This the third one I have put in my house. It does not have all the bells and whistles the other two have, but I prefer this one for my bathroom I use when I wake up at night. The heated seat is worth the price. And the warm water feels so good. I had a TODO for almost 17 years before it started to fail. I switched to a Brondell which lasted only 1 year before it started leaking. So I now went back again to a TODO, and so far I could not be happier. Super product and excellent supplier. Shipping was fast and flawless. Had a TOTO WASHLET bidet before and really loved it. Different model as it did not have a remote control. So purchased the A200 from Amazon because my mom wanted one, good for her hemorrhoids. We probably do not need the remote control feature of the A200, but that's okay. The features that we wanted in addition to the wash were 1. Pulsating, oscillating for better cleaning. 2. Water heater. 3. Seat warmer as it's nice when it's cold. The A200 has all these. When the product arrived, it was nicely packaged. Even though I am not a handyman, I was able to follow the instructions for the installation. I would note that there was an installation video on YouTube. I believe it was produced by TODO, which was helpful. Just to see how it was done. I had an issue at first with leaks. There are certain connections which the instruction manual says not to over-tighten and to actually just tighten by hand. This is where the water supply hose from the bidet is connected to a valve that looks like a T because it has 3 holes, connections. When I did it at first, this connection wouldn't screw in by hand no matter how many times I put it on. This is where the leak is. I called TOTO the next morning, and I was told that they will send me a replacement part which came in 2 days or so. The representative from TOTO advised me not to cross-thread, i.e. make sure the threads screw in smoothly and not the wrong way by force, this connection. The TOTO representative walked me through how to remove the old water supply hose. Sure enough, the replacement water supply hose screwed in easily and smoothly by hand to the T-valve. My conclusion is that the original water supply hose had some defect. I am still giving TOTO a 5-star because their customer service was great, and also when this bidet works it is awesome and life-changing. Update on the 12th of October 19. Realized that the pulsating and oscillating functions are not as useful to us as we initially thought. Never use these, and we could have purchased a cheaper model. Everyone need this, it wash you clean and use less paper so less clogging of your toilet. The temperature of water and seats can be adjusted. The strength of water is adjustable by the remote and it can pulsate or oscillate. The worlds need to adopt this hygienic culture. This is the best bathroom addition ever. I can never go back to paper alone. I already have this model and it's great and wanted another one because we moved and have one more bath. There were none brand new, so I figured I'd risk the used like new. It was missing hardware for the mounting plate and it was dirty. I believed, although I didn't investigate further, that it was grease for bolts, but it could have been other stuff. The washlet didn't look like it had been used, but from the greasy bolt in the box that wasn't even part of the kit, it got it all over the place. Disappointing. We were introduced to these toilets on a trip to Japan. Came home and decided to get one. We love the heated seat and the personalized wash is a terrific feature. We didn't get the lighted bowl or pre-wash features. That was just too much. Miss the babbling brook water sounds you find on some of these in Japan. Haha, can do without. Features are awesome. Easy to install, use it every day. Only negative is the water temp of the washing mechanism does drops after about 3 minutes of use. Not shocking, but warm to lukewarm to slightly cooler. This is because it is a tank-heated unit, not instant continuous heat. Power consumption is very economical to run. Remote with user options. Programmed to each user's preferences, also a plus. Overall, I would recommend to a friend and buy again. The install should have been a piece of cake. It is very easy to cross-thread the metal connector to the plastic tube on the bottom of the toilet bowl tank, especially if you have little room to work. Being old doesn't help, either. Also, there are 2 metal clips that fit into the mounting plate. The TOTO unit will not snap into locked position without these being in place, and they were loose in the supplied parts, and not mentioned in the instructions. The remote is smooth. You have to depress the spot on the front to get it to work. It will light up. My remote is not wall-mounted, so it is hard to tell top from bottom in a dark bathroom. I will add a piece of tape to fix this. Other than finding the instructions to be lacking this critical information, I love this bidet. I did turn off economy mode because the water was cold when I went to use it. Love TOTO bidets. This unit was very reasonably priced for a TOTO. Prefer the style of the older remote control with the LCD screen in the front. This newer style remote works fine, however, the LCD is on the back of the remote, so less convenient to verify the current settings. The bidet has now been working flawlessly for several months. Click link in description for more reviews.